radiallahu anhu, so fearless that sometimes you might interpret his fearlessness as recklessness. Khalid will go out at night and basically walk around and check out the other army with no bodyguards, right? And so they'd wake up and they'd say, where's Khalid? They'd go and they'd find him, he's kind of scouting by himself. He's always scouting. It's like he never sleeps. So, you know, you're about to fight Ajnadin, you got 90,000 people on the other side, right? And Khalid radiallahu anhu is going over casually, checking them out, seeing what they have planned, completely unfazed. So they basically, you know, told him, like, stop doing this, we're worried about you. And Khalid radiallahu anhu said, didn't you hear the Prophet say, مَثَلُ الَّذِي يَذْكُرُ رَبَّهُ وَالَّذِي لَا يَذْكُرُهُ مَثَلُ الْحَيِّ وَالْمَيِّتِ? Didn't you hear that the Prophet said that the one who remembers Allah, the example of the one who remembers Allah and the one who doesn't remember Allah is like the living and the dead? And they said, yes. He said, so what can tens of thousands of dead people do to one living man? I'm alive, they're dead. Because he's walking around doing dhikr. SubhanAllah, the man has his military genius, but this shows you the growth in his spirituality as well. My dhikr is my shield. These people are all dead. I'm not worried about them. The next day, Khalid radiallahu ta'ala anhu comes out to meet the commander. And you gotta understand that the Persians and the Romans insulted the Muslims initially. And the insult was, you're just a bunch of raggedy, dirty Arabs from the desert that don't have anything. Like, who do you think you are? Stop taking yourselves so seriously, right? So they throw these insults towards them. So Khalid radiallahu anhu comes out to meet the commander. The commander says to him, listen. He says to him, the Persians, every time they've come to this area, they've left defeated. And you too will leave defeated. He said, my assumption is, قَدْ أَخْرَجَكُمْ الْجُوعُ وَالْعَطُشُ. The poor people probably came out here because you need some food and some water, you need some money, right? You're not fighting for anything meaningful. You probably are just, you know, Arabs trying to, like, you know, launch these little raids because you want some money. We're the Roman Empire, we got you. It's okay, we know what you really want. So he said to him, you know, from my generosity, I'll let you go home. I'll give each one of you a dirham, a robe, and a turban. And he said, and for you, I'll give you 100 dirhams, 100 robes, 100 turbans. And he said, come back to me the next year, I'll give you all a dirham, I'll give you all a robe, I'll give you all a turban. Just go, right? Get out of our faces. Khalid radiallahu anhu plays some mind games here. And he's also a man who's so fearless that when you see him, you're terrified by his faith. You know, when someone just shows that they're completely unfazed, unshaken, and you can tell, subhanAllah, you're terrified by him. So he says to him, he responds to him, he says, Wallahi ma kharajna min ajli al-ju'. He said, I swear by Allah, we did not come out to you because of hunger. وَلَكِنَّنَا قَوْمٌ نَشْرَبُ الدِّمَاءِ. We're a people who like to drink blood. It's like we're going to play on your Arab savagery here.